Welcome to the Explore Your Spirit with Kayla show. I'm your host and your travel guide to the other side, Kayla Ambrose. Back today, talking about the Lionsgate coming up August 8th. The Lionsgate and the Golden Timeline Alignment. It's opening on August 8th. And my question to you is, are you ready to download the codes? It's Leo season astrologically, and the 8-8 Lionsgate portal is getting ready to open again. Each year, the Lionsgate portal opens, and it creates a potent alignment between the Earth, the Sun, and the rising of Sirius. But this isn't just a date on the calendar, it's a cosmic invitation. A powerful surge of solar light codes stream through this portal, activating your soul's remembrance, your divine blueprint, and your higher self. This is the month where the universe whispers, do you remember who you truly are? Let's explore the light codes of destiny. The Lionsgate portal is a moment of accelerated awakening. The energy of Leo is ruled by the sun, and it calls you into its radiant presence. It's bold, courageous. It's paired with the rising of Sirius, which is the spiritual sun of ancient Egypt. And this portal delivers codes of divine intelligence encoded in your original soul memory. Do you remember? Maybe this is the year that you do. This year, the frequency is focused on three things: your higher self activation, divine confidence, and a golden timeline alignment. It's not just about seeing the light, it's about becoming the light, living it, speaking it, embodying it. Are you looking for signs that you might already be feeling the Lionsgate activation? There may be sudden clarity around your path. There may be intense dreams or vivid visions. You may be experiencing moments through your heart chakra of awe or remembrance. There may be a powerful urge in you to express your truth, and energetic shifts or light body sensations. These aren't just symptoms, they're signals. Your multi-dimensional self is online. Your field is receiving the transmission. You're being recoded to walk your highest path. Okay, so what do you do with this? Well, here's some tips on how to work with this energy, and especially to amplify it. The crystals that I recommend you work with are sunstone or citrine. You can carry them or wear them to amplify solar empowerment. They also provide joy and clarity. These stones awaken the solar plexus and align you with self-expression, radiating from you. You can also work with this the whole month of August, at sunrise each morning, or at 8:08 a.m. each day. Put your hand on your heart and whisper, I am encoded with light. I remember who I am. And as you do this, breathe in the golden light through your crown chakra, exhaling gratitude through your heart chakra. My intuitive message and your focus for this month can be that the 8-8 Lionsgate portal opens wide. And when it does, solar codes stream in, awakening the memory of who you are and what you came here to be. Stand in your truth. Speak your light. Activate your destiny. You are a light worker, and you always have been. So what is the message for you this month, astrologically and energetically? Well, are you ready to step through that portal? This is one of the moments your soul has been waiting for. You've never been broken. You've always been becoming. And this is an opportunity to let the light guide you back into the temple of remembrance. The portal aligned with the number 8-8 is far more than a modern manifestation trend. It's a stellar alignment rooted in ancient wisdom, recognized by ancient sacred cultures for its energy potency and evolutionary power. This was revered in ancient Egypt, the Sirius alignment and the return of the light. It was known as the heliacal rising, one of the most spiritually significant events of the year. With it, the flooding of the Nile symbolized rebirth and abundance, and it was considered the start of the Egyptian New Year, a sacred time of renewal. It was the return of the goddess, bringing divine wisdom and healing codes, and temples were aligned precisely to capture this celestial event. The ancient priests and priestesses would enter into psychic states during this time and deliver messages and receive light codes from Sirius to guide the people. They understood that Sirius wasn't just a star, it was a stargate, and it was meant to bring in the higher realms of consciousness. The sun, shining in the sign of Leo during this portal, was seen by the ancients as the solar heart of the cosmos. Leo is ruled by the sun. It symbolizes courage, authenticity, and divine sovereignty. This powerful alignment between Sirius, the sun, and the earth is what forms the Lionsgate portal, where cosmic light and solar fire blend, which awaken our divine potential. The esoteric purpose of the portal is a moment when the veil between dimensions is thinned, much like during equinoxes and solstices. And during this portal, the higher self could be fully integrated, and humanity would receive DNA upgrades and destiny codes downloaded. During these moments, the next level of collective consciousness is seeded, and initiates in the temples were trained to receive these transmissions consciously, activating their light body, unlocking soul memories, and stepping into their leadership roles on a spiritual level. Now, in the modern world, where illusions distract us even more every day, and they often tear apart our thoughts and our thought forms and the collective consciousness, and allow fear to dominate. And the Lionsgate Portable is a reset. It's a soul recall signal to help put you back on alignment. It reminds you that you are not merely human. You are encoded with stardust. You are not lost. You are remembering who you truly are. Even during this time where it seems so troubling to many, we are in a time of global awakening and accelerating, and the Lionsgate energies have become even more intense, more accessible, and more needed. As the collective timeline shifts, each soul who steps into the light becomes a powerful beacon for others. This time is a moment of divine solar remembrance. It is a portal for DNA activation and stepping into your higher consciousness. And it is a mirror back to the ancient temples where the oracle spoke and speaks again. And you, as a light worker, can help guide these transitions. You can activate this energy meditating at sunrise, especially on August 8th, but anytime between August 5th through the 13th. Use sunstone and citrine or Sirius-aligned blue stones like lapis to help. Ask to receive the solar light codes. This is your moment to step in fully to your golden path. This Lionsgate portal peaks on August 8th. It's significant astrologically. The sun in Leo aligns with the star Sirius and Earth, and this creates a powerful energy. It's being amplified further this year by what is called a major lunar standstill. And because of this year, it is extenuating and accelerating emotional breakthroughs and clearing karma. It's a great time to align with the universe's energy. In numerology, the number 8 is always associated with prosperity, abundance, and power, and it's very prominent this year. This can bring financial success if you are aligned. If you are working and your potential is directed towards having success, this is a great year, as working during the Lionsgate will magnify this potential to create wealth and abundance. The Lionsgate portal technically runs for 2 weeks, between late July and early August. This year it started, I believe, on July 28th, and it officially closes at the end of August 12th, so I really say the 13th. But the pinnacle is always on August 8th, and this is the portal itself, which is the date sometimes known as the Galactic New Year. This was once celebrated as a new year, back in ancient Egyptian times. You may be wondering about the major lunar standstill that I mentioned earlier, and this is a celestial phenomenon that happens about every 18 and a half years, where the moon reaches its most northern and southern rising in the setting points on the horizon. And it's due to the cyclical wobble of the moon's orbital plane relative to the Earth's equator. And so when this is always reviewed, it's always been looked at in astrology. Ancient cultures knew this and watched for it, calculated for it. They believe that during this time, it heightened the effect of whatever you would be doing with these certain important times of the year, like solstices, equinoxes, and Lionsgate. It's a rare celestial event in the sense that it only happens every 18 and a half years. So it's important to pay attention to that astrologically and whatever work that you're doing. So the Druids, the Mayans, and many other ancient cultures use their advanced knowledge connected with this to incorporate their work with the lunar standstill cycle into their work. It is documented as well in the Mayan long count calendar. And so it creates an even stronger time for a spiritual awakening and connection. If you're looking to let go of old beliefs, now is the time. If you're looking to raise your consciousness, if you're looking to open and receive downloads of information, connection with the other side, personal growth, if you're looking to align with your higher self, anything where you want to transform, this is a great time to do it. It's meant to open up. It is a window, let's say, where everything is thinner between the bells and you can receive this information. So use it wisely. You may be feeling this energy already as it's building up now, and your intuition may be building up also. You may be receiving more insight and guidance because of it. I can't say enough that it's just really helpful. Let go of old patterns or beliefs or lifestyles and open up to what can come and what you would like to consciously focus on in the future. Astrologically, the planetary alignments and energies that are affecting us this year are quite a bit. On August 8th, especially, relationships are going to be a mirror in order to see your personal boundaries. You will learn to create new standards and boundaries if you haven't already done this work this year. You will learn more to honor your intuition and to pay attention to details and not have such a need to rush. On August 9th, you may take this information that was downloaded to you and process it intuitively and want to go deeper with it. You may have dreams as well. You'll really want to keep a journal around this time. Write down any dreams as soon as you remember and look back at them, because there will be a lot of information coming through really quickly, and it takes a little while for the conscious mind to process it and bring it out. Pay attention to signs, dreams, anything coming at this time. Venus is going to be opening up for new relationships and connection this month and inviting you to engage not just with relationships but creativity as well. Expect to feel something in the heart chakra opening and to be connected more with love, beauty, and creativity. It's a great time to work with your crystals to help energize those intentions. And then about 20 days later, around August 28th, those downloads should really begin to kick in. It normally takes about 21 days for what is sent to us encoded to circulate within, down through the higher self, into our subconscious in some ways, through the aura, and then entering our conscious mind. And our intuition is growing at that time and preparing a better pathway for us to receive this intuition and this information. How I would describe it is we're receiving this higher information, and now we've got to reconfigure the chords in us spiritually, the auric chords, the connections with the aura and the chakras, And these cords are expanding to bring this new data transfer into us. So as these cords are built, it takes, on average, things move in 7 and 3 levels of 7, say 777, mind, body, and spirit, to open up those cords. So about 21 days later, the downloads are able to fully come through, and our consciousness is able to receive them. So our intuition picks up, and pay attention, and again, journal this, for you may have a lot of new thoughts and ideas and even personal breakthroughs on how to heal yourself and let go of things emotionally, let go of old pains or fears or trauma, and say, who do I want to be now? Who am I becoming? This is a new year in alignment with the Lionsgate portal and tapping back into that ancient concept of time where this is a new beginning. What am I doing and creating, and what am I letting go of? And you will find a strong longing within you, or a strong irritant, sometimes, as it's shown to us to help us grow, for us to learn to let go of old toxic patterns, because we are building a new energetic field in the aura so that we can hold bigger, bolder, more exciting new thought patterns. And we need to attune our aura to do that. Around this time, as you know, we're in a Mercury retrograde right now, and that's going to end on August 11th. But there's always the tail that we call that goes a little bit later. So I really like to say by August 21st, all of that is cleared up, the downloads are here, and you're ready to start that new chapter. So as everything clears with the retrograde and everything else, expect to be more clear in your communication, having a lot more mental clarity, and being able to express yourself in a much easier way. So it's an important month to keep a journal, especially dream journaling. That any thoughts you do, any rituals if you do, any practices, that there should be very heart-centric, very much from the heart chakra. It's a good month to set boundaries, create standards, and to really look within. It's very powerful. August 9th, I think, also is the full moon, and that's a great time with everything going on to experience emotional healing, pay attention to what's happening on the grander global consciousness level as those downloads come through on the 8th, and see collectively what intentions and light that may be bringing through. And remember, right now, there's a lot of energy trying to create a lower frequency of fear and trying to set that vibration to be out in the world. But nothing can stop these portals and these moments of time in energy and frequency vibration that we have as gifts throughout the year, this being one of them. Remember that when you step out of those thoughts, those old patterns, those old fears, and are not being bound by that, and you're embracing the light and the sun and the solar energy, the wisdom, and you're collecting all that and bringing it within you, you become a light worker. You're irradiating the light and the love. And as you bring that in and you radiate it outward, it helps lift the energy of the global consciousness. You become a conduit to shine that light. You become a lighthouse. You are shining the light in your community, in your area, and lifting it for everyone. And each person that does this helps the light continue all around the earth. So if you've ever wondered what could you do as one person, this is absolutely something that you can do. You can be the light and help raise the light energy again with your thoughts and your actions and your words and your energy. It's a great month for creativity. You'll have more mental clarity, and you can prioritize these things, these thoughts and actions that you want to do. Remember, it's also a time of great potential for financial wealth, abundance, and prosperity. So think wisely about where you want to put your energy in order to create this. This is a turning point. This is a time where we move from the illumination of the light into embodying the light within us And done right, this creates a golden timeline alignment. It's time to refine your aura, to cleanse it and to prepare it for this, and to clear your thoughts, your emotions, old patterns, cleanse your aura, and release what no longer serves you. It's time to reignite your creativity and that fire and passion within your soul. Get ready to receive something new and to try something new and bold and daring and exciting. And if it makes you a little nervous, all the better. It's time for you to grow and stretch and see what all that you're made of and what you can do about it. This is not just a time of receiving. August is a month of fire and creativity and passion. So you will be receiving these codes, but the important part is receiving them and then anchoring them into your aura and then taking action on them, making them part of you in your thoughts, your words, your energy, your actions. This is not just about feeling things. This is about taking action to change your life. If you'd like to do something special on the Lionsgate, I offer a ritual called a solar light activation. And what you would need is your journal and a symbol or an image of your higher self, a glass of spring water, and a crystal like a sunstone or citrine, and either be in the sunlight or use a gold candle. And in the morning, either at sunrise or 8:08 a.m., sit in the light, hold the stone in your hand, and say, I open to the solar codes of truth, purpose, and joy. And then breathe in the light. Visualize gold solar energy flowing in through your crown chakra, anchoring this energy in your solar plexus. Breathe deeply and do this for 8 cycles of breath. Then drink the water, sipping it slowly, and imagine the water encoded with light and energy. Feel this water going down into your body, bringing these codes. Write in your journal, what part of me is ready to rise and lead from a point of light? I recommend more sitting at sunrise or in the sun to do this rather than the candle if at all possible. But if it is, light the candle in a fire-safe container. Make sure to blow it out safely and extinguish it and be very careful. But the sunlight would be the best way to do this. Write that question in your journal, and then after the 8/8 portal, go back and answer that question. Remember, you're not who you were, and the timeline that you're stepping into, because this is the alignment of a new timeline, and it holds more light and energy codes than ever before. This is a timeline we've been waiting for. This is a portal of time we've been waiting for. This month, the 8/8 Lionsgate floods the earth with solar codes of awakening. And these codes are ancient, and they're encoded in your soul. Deep inside you, you know this information. And these codes are just calling you to remember. You are not just receiving light. You are the light. It's time to open up and remember. I'm asking you to join me here as we explore your spirit, to step into divine confidence and in this golden, timeless alignment. This timeline is here for all who are ready to access it and to grow and evolve. I was happy to share this information with you today. If you want to amp it up a little further, put the symbol of Leo around you, a lion, something that helps activate that solar energy as well. You could do as much as you'd like with the ritual that helps you activate. And if I can help you, some of you know I'm an author. I teach courses. I do private consultations. I podcast. I'm also an interior designer because I like to help people, whether it's in their homes or within themselves, interior design, redesign themselves their life, their homes, and themselves. It's all the same work. It's all color, energy, frequency, and vibration. And so I love to share this and share spirituality and intuitive awareness to help you live your best life. And that's what I really love to do, is to help entrepreneurs, seekers, light workers, and visionaries live their best life. If you haven't already, subscribe for my free newsletter on exploreyourspirit.com and subscribe here to my podcast so you won't miss any of them coming up. I'll be talking about a lot of things and it moves sometimes astrologically, what's going on. Sometimes it's about tips in interior decor, what to do for your home to make it more of a sacred space. Sometimes I'm sharing about the wisdom teachings. Really a lot of different things, depending on what's going on. But I invite you to join me here for all of them. I hope you enjoyed the last episode where I was talking about the Phoenix and everything going on there. I love to hear from you and any questions that you might have about these things. I hope you are thinking hard about these cycles, the impact on life that they can have, and the consciousness, and see if they resonate with you. If they don't worry. There's lots of other cycles that will. If this is not the right time, always honor your intuition. Your intuition is the best guide that you will ever have. And if you work to keep things clear, where you have a clear connection with your higher self, that is always going to steer you in the best direction. So always pay attention to that and know that if this one's the right time for you, then use this information here to the best of your ability. And if it's not, September brings the equinox coming up, and there's lots of wonderful energy with that as well to pull on in that time. So as always, do best for you. Wishing you love and light.